I'm Mike Cole. I'm running for Toronto City Council in Ward 8, Eglinton Lawrence, in the Toronto City election. Essentially, I ran because there was an opening in this new giant ward that's been created. My son had been TDC chair councillor, and at the last minute he said he's not going to run. He decided to get out, then people started to call me, and Mike said, you know, Mike, you got to come and help us because your son isn't there. We need some strong representation. So just a combination of, activity that led to me running. Okay. Give me this on this side. A little higher. A little higher. Okay. You have to do the physical. Put up signs. You have to go to meetings. You have to attend events. You have to be in the parks. You have to be on the street. You have to be on the buses. You got to be dealing with people, hearing from people, and doing a lot of the grunt work. You know, you got to go up to the printer and get the printing materials. You got to go get the signs, load your truck. You know, you got to do the physical stuff. You can't expect someone else to do it for you. There isn't a gang of people that will do all these things. You got to do them yourself, and that's the reality, of elections. This is it's just started. Today is sign day, so we're just going to be doing this. Basically, so we get over the next 2 or 3 days, we want to try and get up as much signs as we can because we've got all of them listed. So we want to get these signs up quick. So that's what our main job will be for the next few days.
She forget the bouteille.
You help all the time. Okay, and somebody. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, Tony, I've had a buona job. Okay?
Okay, bye.
You help your mommy, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Abbiamo da cartolino, vogliamo dare.
Yeah.
Poi siamo un po' attenti che è traffico.
Yeah, quite brute.
È brutto.
Okay, Tony. See you later.
It's double the council. So the trustee candidates in this area have both.
I'm motivated by saying, I live here, I work here, raise my family here. I know the wonderful parts of this city and the parts of this community, and it's worth fighting for. So that's what I've always done. I've fought to make things better.
Next up is Mike Cole.
Thank you. Good evening, Mike Cole. Again, for some of you who don't know my background, I was a high school teacher, history and economics at St. Michael's College School. I eventually got into local politics. I served in the city of York, and then I ran successfully and served as a Metropolitan Toronto councillor, where I was chairman of the Economic and Planning Committee, and I also served as a TDC commissioner and TDC chair. I'm also a marathon runner. I've run my whole life. I've run the Toronto Marathon the last 2 or 3 years. I know the stamina you need to be a city councillor. And I just don't sit back and send memos. I'm on the streets with people. I mobilize people.
It's not business as usual. My opponents talk about, shuffling around chairs on the Titanic. I'm saying, hey, listen, where in the heck are we heading? I like to do things myself. I don't want to leave them the chance. So if I think I can help get something done, I'll do it. Because if you wait for someone else, it doesn't get done. That's been my experience. Nobody else is willing to do it. They're all second guessing on the sidelines, wringing their hands. So I says, no, I got to do it. I'm not going to sit back. I'm going to do it. So that's, because believe me, if you wait for someone else, you can wait till it's too late.
So as a counselor, you just can't be sitting back. You have to engage people. You have to step up. We need to change the rules. And we can't do it by sitting back. We have to be proactive. We need a timeout because right now we cannot keep up.
The main thing is I know the people there. I know their issues. So I was talking about real impactful things that are happening in their community. And I know that because I've worked with people on these issues, and they're real. And so I try to connect with their reality, not with academic philosophy.
We need to be aggressive. We need to have meetings before decisions are made. One counselor for this giant board will not be able to do it unless there's citizen involvement and formalized citizen involvement. How will the counselor know all these things in these 88 neighborhoods? Never in a million years. So we need to build together, but build smart and build with a recognition that we have a changing government that's not the friendly government of the past. We have to protect this great city and protect our great neighborhoods. Thank you very much.
Listen, I'm offering myself, my experience, my leadership, my proven track record, and that's the people's choice. That's it. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But I said I'm here to win. I'm here to do what I can, and I know I can help. But it's the people's choice. Whatever happens here is really going to be critical for not only this community, for the whole city of Toronto. So that's why it's such an important election. That's why I felt I had to offer myself to do it, because it's not just another ho-hum election by any means, considering the challenges we're going to have from a very different type of government at Queen's Park in relationship with the city. So there's things that compel me to try and help.
So many people to thank. I've got to first thank my long-suffering wife. Sharon, you want to come up? Imagine putting up with 2 elections in 6 months, whatever. So really, Sharon endured this. The rest of us are crazy enough to do it, but Sharon had to live it. I want to really say thank you. And so we did it because you all did it, okay? You all cared, you were passionate, you really put your heart and soul into this thing, and we were very successful because of that.